Follow us on Twitter. We are at faithandwhatever. You can find me at Josh_Carmen, Garrett at TStudentLife, James at JamesYUILE, and Chris at Marion Ranch, where he actually probably posts the most out of any of us. So we have a very fun pop topic for you guys this week. If you don't know, we're pretty big tech nerds around here.
Pop topic.
What's that?
Pop topic.
There it is. We live our lives on the cutting edge of technology. We have been tapped to do testing for various technological breakthroughs, function as guinea pigs.
I have been a taste tester for Taco Bell.
That's disgusting.
It was.
They're 45% beef meat.
It was 85%, which is still not a great number. Or 80% real beef. Wait, what?
Just yuck. So it's, yeah, I mean,
It's the Yakuza.
We've been, oh, jeez. We've been all over the map with the tech world, from part of the startups that we had in Silicon Valley to just kind of what we're doing now these days with our side. So that's why we do so much tech stuff, because it's just such an integral part of our lives. So Chris, probably being the most tech savvy.
All right, speaking of tech, I will apologize to viewers because Garrett usually does our camera work. And actually, the camera is not crooked right now. The floor in my studio is actually crooked.
You know, if you've ever been in the Orange County area, there is an attraction at Knott's Berry Farm, where you walk into that house.
Oh, it's not there anymore.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, this segment's over.
Salmon Shady? No.
Shady Shack?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, well,
Sam Shady's Haunted
weird
Shack
stuff
or
happens
something.
at the Shady Shack. Yeah, so...
That's different than the Christian The Shack.
Yeah,
book?
also, I thought it was a fine book. So we do have an interesting tech segment. I am the least tech savvy out of people in this room, so I will just go ahead and turn it over to you guys and let you
Senior tech correspondent.
get it on with the get it on.
Get in front of that green screen.
All right, so what cool things do we have? NVIDIA GTX 1080. New graphics card coming out.
I love graphics.
Yes, don't we all? So what's really cool about this, a lot of specs that we could go over, but no one would really care except James and me.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and me. Okay,
You care about specs?
That yawn wasn't out of boredom. Okay.
So here's the
This one is.
the neat thing about this. They basically figured out a way to make everything more efficient and more powerful at the same time. So that means the GTX 980 or the Titan X, excuse me, which was 980, I think. It retailed at over $1,000. The new GTX 1080, which will be their new primo card, will sell at $599.
Wow, that's such a difference.
Yeah,
What
that's
a
a
time
huge
to be
difference.
alive.
You know what my theory on this is, Chris?
What's that?
That AMD lost so much mind share and just industry share to AMD. AMD? Yeah, AMD makes chips.
Yeah.
That
Tortilla kind?
because both consoles, both Xbox One and PS4, and I think even the Wii U was all AMD chips.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. In fact, the AMD chip in the Xbox One and the PS4 is almost the same chip, with the PS4 just being a little bit bumped up. It's kind of
Well,
weird
this
that
new
way.
1080 is supposed to have in the neighborhood of 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM, speeds of 10 gigabits per second, and support display resolutions up to 7,680 by 4,320
Jeez Louise.
at 60 hertz.
And needs a persistent ice cube to keep it cool.
No, it actually, from what I was reading, it stays fairly cool on its own because of the more efficient technology in it.
Interesting.
So it sounds like it's going to be a real breakthrough for graphics cards or GPUs.
I wonder if this will create another round of Steam machines.
Yeah.
What is that?
See what's coming.
Steam Machine was at first thought a great idea, which then the more people thought about it, the less of a great idea it became. That Steam is a sort of like the iTunes of video games on PC, and they're great. It's a great place to get games. I own tons of Steam games. Their sales are awesome. So it's one of the best places to get your PC games for your PC, and it kind of controls the environment a bit, so they all run better and more efficiently on your computer. And there's all kinds of little things that Steam does that you wouldn't get otherwise. Anyway, So Steam becoming so popular, they decided to basically create a console competitor, whereas it's still a PC in the guts, but on the outside, it's the form factor and the convenience of a console. So they would hook up to your television as opposed to a monitor. It would go into your most of them were designed to go into your TV space, essentially alongside your cable box, whatever, and use a controller, most of them, to operate. So you could have PC games that felt like you were playing console games.
That's rad.
Well, that's right. At first, it sounded like a great idea, but in execution, it kind of just fizzled out, wouldn't you say, Chris?
Yeah, I didn't know anybody that actually had one.
Yeah, there was a lot of versions made because Steam made it wasn't the hardware wasn't controlled by Steam, just the software side. And they let anybody develop Steam machine hardware as long as they met certain standards, I assume. And there's maybe 13 or 14 Steam machines put out almost at the same time within the same calendar year. And some of them were as cheap as
Too much supply for no demand.
Right. Some of them were as cheap as a few $100s. Some of them as expensive as $2,000. And none of them really winning anybody's favor. And what it kind of did was it wasn't, none of these Steam machines were quite good enough in operation to compete with the consoles. And none of them were quite open enough as a platform to be as good as PC. So it was kind of broke. It was two broken legs. That was the problem.
Well, the other cool thing about the 1080 is, remember we were talking about VR coming along,
Right.
and was it the Rift? That
Right. The Rift just can't run on stuff.
The GTX 970 was the minimum,
Right.
which is a pretty expensive card by itself, but with the 1080 coming out, the prices should be coming down on all the last generation of stuff, and so maybe VR will be more accessible.
People have been wondering why PlayStation, or Sony, I should say, has been playing with the idea of coming up. Oh,
And we just ran out of, speaking of memory.
so is the audio still on? But
Yeah,
the
we
video
still got audio, but we'll have no video for the rest of the episode.
Okay, so we're just gonna continue with audio
Yep.
with a dancing bear.
If I can find one.
All right, that'd be wonderful. I think you should
At
just.
least now we can take off our pants.
I think what you should do is go onto Garrett's Facebook and get all the photos you can.
Let's live stream from here on out. Let's live stream this part of the episode. Little discussion time.
I don't think it's gonna work.
We're not prepared enough for that.
We need something to prop it up so it captures us.
I can hold it. It's fine.
All right, so moving on.
Anyway, so people were wondering why, if you want to play with it, you're allowed.
Yeah.
Make sure you're doing it as Faith and Whatever,
yeah.
not as James Yule.
For sure.
So, yeah, it's.
No, keep going. I got it.
But do you know where I keep it? There you go. Okay, cool. So people were wondering why Sony would be coming out with a second iteration of the PS4 with bumped up specs, and people were also wondering why the Xbox One was thinking about a second generation version of the same hardware. Maybe it's because they all knew from the grapevine that Nvidia's got something coming down the pipeline for PC that's going to really push things forward on an affordable level, and possibly, it could be this. It could be this is what Sony and Microsoft are sort of preemptively trying to deal with.
Worried about, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's good for us, the consumer. So.
it is.
So, and then we have Hyperloop test. So they tested the Hyperloop.
Oh, they tested it. Okay, I didn't know this. Okay.
Yes. So if you weren't aware, Elon Musk wants to build the Hyperloop. It's kind of like a train,
It's a big straw.
above ground train, sort of. That he wants to run from LA to San Francisco.
Right.
He wants it to make that trip in 35 minutes.
Leave it to the private sector to already develop and test something better than the governmental side.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elon.
And for people also not aware, California, we're getting a bullet train, state funded, or taxpayer funded, I should say. And that's supposed to be done in, what are they saying now?
2035?
Something like that. I don't know. And it's already over budget and behind schedule. And so, but sure enough, Elon Musk's idea, which everyone said was crazy, they did the first full scale demo. And it actually uses magnets.
Oh, it's magnets.
Yeah. How do they work?
Is it like a floating train?
It doesn't say. It says.
I think Of course, I could just be misinformed. but-
Vacuum sealed electromagnetic propulsion transportation
So
system.
it is vacuum sealed.
It is vacuum sealed so that it can go faster.
We are on Facebook Live too. If anybody
Hello, Facebook.
wants to come join us.
So it was just a little 2-second test.
Add a video, so we got to do it this way.
So 2-second test. So how did it all work out?
It went really fast, and then it went into a sandbank. So
Into
yeah, well, that's because they haven't made
Right,
brakes
right.
for it yet.
Right. So, but they got it moving.
Yeah,
That's pretty
so it
epic,
is.
man.
I mean, the propulsion system. I guess it's a proof of concept, really.
Just that it's doable.
Yeah,
at
it was
this
just
point.
it was just a sled. Went really fast and then right into the sandbank.
How far did it go? Did they say?
I don't know. It probably says somewhere in this article, but I'm not reading the whole thing.
Okay.
I'm not a very good tech correspondent here.
I got one. I've got one that I like. I'm a huge fan of Popular Science, the magazine. Fastest 3D printer ever thus far. Okay. During a TED Talk last year in March, this gentleman by the name of Joseph DeSimone, he talked about how there's a revolutionizing in 3D printing that's occurring. So 3D printing basically grows solid objects like out of liquids, right? That's kind of how we define it up to this point.
Oh, that's an interesting way of defining it. Okay, that makes sense to me.
And so right now, what they have, so just check this out. He says, instead of using conventional techniques, which is kind of an ironic form in the idea that 3D printing is not conventional in any sense of the word, the fictional robot, their M1 printer grows solid objects out of liquid by applying UV light and oxygen to resin in a technique called continuous liquid interface production, or CLIP. The result is 25 to 100 times faster than the conventional 3D printing that's happening right now. So, yeah, dude, we've already got 3D printing in a way that's super epic and pretty dope, and now we're even making that better that quickly.
It sounds kind of like the Man of Steel.
Yeah, a little
Sort of
bit, a little bit. Yeah, so just in this Popular Science magazine, there's they have like their top 10 or whatever. Finally, a hoverboard that actually flies, pills that monitor your vital signs, a robot that literally 3D prints a bridge there that you can walk across.
Have you seen
Insane.
that pen that's basically a 3D printer? When you press the button on the pen,
Oh yeah, and it melts.
Oh,
the plastic.
3Doodle.
yeah, it
Yeah,
basically prints.
Yeah.
You're writing in 3D.
I have a student who has one
sculpting
in our
in
youth
3D.
group, and
Yeah.
he just it's so cool. It's a
Yeah.
little bit clunky at this point, right? Because it's I don't know, but it's hot. It's hot when you just like doodle it onto your hand, there, and so it's like a
It's not for writing
Melted
on
plastic
things.
is hot.
yeah, it's like a hot glue gun almost. I don't know. It's awful, but it's pretty cool there. So yeah, I don't know. I love this, man. Popsci.com is where you can find all of this tech stuff. Are we good? You got any more you want to share? Or do we want to move into 20 questions?
Back to you, Josh.
Oh.
From the tech desk.
Okay, so our
This is a high
game,
quality production. Here.
All things fall apart when Garrett's not here.
our game for this week is a riveting round of 20 questions. We're exciting.
Game.
And so I have a thought on who the person or thing or concept is going to be.
But probably a person.
And I mean, I don't know, maybe. Why are you trying to cramp my style? So I'll give you a hint. And for those of you who are at home, if you want to play along, join us in our escapade, our 20 questapade. If you want to join and kind of see what we're doing.
Your 20 questions, I think, is oppressing me.
Yeah. That was a joke made to an earlier segment that you'll have to watch. It's pretty rad. So anyway, hey, we've got 3 viewers right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right.
Is Garrett
3.
one of them, that jerk?
Garrett, are you one of them? No, I'm guessing Connor is watching us.
On
Let's
purpose?
see. Oh, no, somebody just went away. No! Back up to 3. So, 20 questions. Play along with us. Your hint, gents, is that this thing, or I guess your hint, it's a person.
It's a person. It's a person.
Yeah, definitely a person.
All right. Are they alive?
Yes, they are alive. Let me pull up like their Wikipedia so I can be helpful.
Is this person a man?
It is.
So he is
Don't
alive.
look at the computer.
I'm not. I didn't
Okay.
see anything, I
Alright.
promise.
Screen cheater.
2 people watching us. I think I'm one of them. No, I'm not even one of them.
Am I one
Nice.
of them? No. Okay.
2 other people watching us that are not me Nice, good. All right. So what do we got?
So you're going to make them all motion sick.
So what do you got for me, guys?
Is this person primarily known for acting in movies?
Yes.
Boom.
Okay.
Living actor male we got so far.
Get on it.
This
Faith
isn't
and
a guess
whatever. I
yet,
think
but
Garrett-
I'm
I
early
think
guess
Garrett's watching
Michael
this one, Garrett.
Fassbender, Chris.
No, not. Oh yeah. I mean, maybe. Okay, so we've asked 2 questions so far.
We asked man, an actor, and alive.
And
So that's 3.
So you're on question 4. Question 4.
Chris, throw one out.
Does anybody from the audience, if you want to throw in a question, I will read it to these guys and they can decide. We are currently playing 20 questions for those of you who may want to join us in this game.
Is somebody talking right now?
Garrett.
Oh, Garrett.
Garrett's talking to us as him.
But he already knows the answer, right? Because you gave it away?
No. Nobody knows on here. I didn't show the screen or anything.
Oh, okay.
So, what do we got?
Does Garrett have a question? Does Garrett have a question
Garrett,
for
do you
us?
have a guess you want to give for 20 questions, or anybody else? Any of the other 3 people that are watching this that aren't you? Chris, are you watching this?
No.
All right. We got 5 people watching this. Who is wasting their time doing this? Okay, one of them
back
went
to
away.
back.
Sorry.
Oh, Garrett.
Don't insult people for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching us. We are currently doing an episode of 20 questions. So if you want to play, the hint is that it's a person.
Okay, so
And they're alive, and they're an
They
actor.
are alive, they're an actor, and they're male.
Are they known for comedy?
Are they known for comedy?
is he known for comedy?
Is he known for comedy? I mean, not really.
Not really. Yeah.
No.
If you have to answer like that, then
Yeah, no, not
So
really.
that's is he known for action film?
He's becoming more that way, yeah.
Okay.
So it wasn't like an inherent thing, but yeah.
is he American?
No.
Ooh.
Just so you know, that's tricky, but no, he's not American. Not technically.
Double
anyway.
ooh.
That's tricky.
Yeah, so that one's a little bit harder.
Does Garrett have a question for us?
Did he win an Oscar?
Ooh. Well, you better look that up. I
That's
won't.
6. No, he didn't win an Oscar. I know he
Did
is.
not win an Oscar, huh? Becoming known for action.
Have they won an award for acting? This question came from Connor James McLean, who has joined us. No, he did not.
Do you know this, Connor? This
awards.
Connor?
Yeah, Connor's from Hope.
Oh, okay, cool.
I mean, a local college in the area. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Garrett. Thanks, Connor, for joining us so
Hey,
far.
Mom.
I'm pretty sure it's Mom.
What are you talking about? It's like 10:40. There's no way Mom's up this late.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
She's,
All right.
she's been in bed for like 3 hours, man.
Okay. Did this person have a big release this year?
Did the person have a big release this year? Yes, they have one coming up.
Coming up.
Is this person ever an X-Man?
Not that I don't think so, no.
How many is that, Josh? Are you?
Yeah, you're at 7. Wait, what was the award question you asked? Oscar, right?
Oscar,
Yeah,
yeah.
no Oscar.
No Oscar.
But then Connor asked if he'd won any award.
And yeah, you got to be more specific than that. So yes, he won.
Sorry,
He's
bro.
won an award.
Okay.
Sorry, Chief.
Yeah.
Okay. Is who's the guy that's in the Taken movies? What's his name?
Liam Neeson.
Liam
Liam
Neeson.
Neeson. Is this person considered a geriatric action star?
No. And Garrett asks, did we determine that it was only movies?
No, we did not
No, we
determine
have
that.
not determined that yet, Garrett.
It's not a question.
No.
Well,
Connor,
it was a question, actually.
Connor, or any of the other 2 people that are watching us. We have 7 live viewers right now. Hey, thanks to everybody who's just currently tuning in. We are playing a riveting game of 20 questions. Right now, we have determined that the person is a male. He is an actor. He is still living, and he is not geriatric. He has not won an Oscar,
He's not American.
and he is
Not
not American.
Who's
Connor asks, and you can vote if you guys want this
Sure.
as a question.
Okay, let's hear it.
Did they ever host SNL?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, yeah.
And my answer to that is I don't know officially, but I'm pretty sure they did.
So,
Who's the
Hey, Joel, how are you? Thanks for joining us tonight.
who's the Doctor Who actor?
Tennant.
David Tennant. So he's
Is he
David
a
Tennant is
host?
Scottish, if I remember right.
so, and I guess that wouldn't be tricky, right?
Not a host.
Is this
So how about
action
this?
star?
How about this? We say,
Go ahead.
if you're watching us, you can ask as many questions as you want, and we'll field them
Right.
there, and they won't actually count towards our 20
Awesome.
question
Yeah.
brigade.
Is this action star? Are any of these action films technically comic book films?
I don't actually know. Let me see. Let me go through his catalog real quick.
All right.
Um,
And when I say comic book, I mean
Yeah, yeah,
superhero comic book. It doesn't-
Hey, Eric, thanks for joining us on the Facebook.
Yeah, Eric, how you
Live.
doing, Eric?
Glad to have you around.
You don't talk to me anymore, Eric.
I don't
Just got what you
think-
wanted, Eric.
I don't think he's been in a. I don't think he's been a comic book hero.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Now I'm really in trouble. Chris, you need to throw
So-
something out, or some of our people need to save us.
To our viewers, we are playing a live game of 20 questions. If you want to join us, we are currently
Is he British?
establishing that he is not British. So that's question number 9. Not British. He is not American. He is an actor. He's alive.
No, he would have
maybe?
been in a comic book film.
And Garrett asks, we found out he's primarily in action. Yes, that's correct.
Let's see, Hugh Jackman has been an X-Men.
Yeah, he would have
Yeah.
said comic book films
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, I would know that one. So watch us on Facebook Live. Hey, do me a
No, he
favor
would've
if you're
been
watching this
considered
video.
geriatric. I was gonna say Patrick Stewart.
If you're watching this
Yeah,
video,
comic
share
books
it
and
with your
geriatric.
friends and see if we can bump this up to double digits of people who are joining us in this epic Facebook Live battle of 20 questions. Bum 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 with the Faith guys.
I think 20 questions ought to be live every time now.
Yeah, we'll probably start doing that.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, Chris, I have no idea what we're gonna do. He has a movie coming out this year.
Yeah, this month actually to help you.
Whoa, geez, this month.
Yeah,
Oh.
Okay. Is it an action movie for this month?
it is an action movie.
What's coming out this month?
Yeah,
There's
don't
the-
look it
well-
up.
Well, one of them is.
Hey, we are up to
I got my head in
9
the
viewers.
clouds with the action movies because the comic book films, because we have the not Marvel, we have the X-Men
Toothpaste Man.
movie coming out.
Thanks, Garrett.
What else?
Thanks, Eric.
What non-comic
Hey,
book
Joel
action
Richardson,
movies though?
thanks for
are
joining
coming
I
us,
don't know.
my
Can you look
friend.
it up?
We appreciate
I'm
having
tempted.
you around. So we are up to 9 viewers. If we get
Hey,
we
viewers.
broke into 10. We broke into double-digit viewers, everyone.
Viewers,
Hey, Chris, you can
look
probably
up
just
some
stop the audio
movies
at
coming
this
out in
point,
May.
right?
I can let it run.
Okay.
It's no big deal.
So we found out he's in primarily action movies. Eric is Toothpaste Man. Hey, to our 10 viewers, if you want to join us, we are playing a live game of 20 questions right now on the Faith and Whatever podcast. We are currently establishing that this individual is not American. He has not won an Oscar. He does primarily action movies lately. Wasn't originally known for that. So whatever you guys want to keep
Who
going.
has become an action star?
Yeah, kind of has moved his way over into the action genre. So if you are playing along at home, please feel free to guess as many or ask as many
Chris,
questions as you want.
You gotta look up what's coming out this month.
Can't do that because I'm pretty sure that's cheating.
Um,
Garrett asked, "Is he bearded?" Do you guys want to accept
Yeah,
that as a
yes.
question? Yes.
Ooh.
He is bearded.
I think Garrett has someone in mind.
Garrett, if you have somebody in mind, or if any of our other 8 viewers want to ask,
We're losing him. We're losing him.
we're hovering somewhere between 8 and 11. What a fun
Bearded actors.
thing. And we just keep going down. Hey, stop going away. If you're here, hang out with us.
Who's the
Bearded actor.
Who's the Scottish actor who never uses his Scottish accent? He was in 300. He was the main guy, Leonidas.
Oh, Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler?
So
But he kind of became famous for that action movie and then hasn't really done much action since.
right, and he has an epic beard sometimes.
Epic beard, he does. Do you want to ask if it's him?
No.
Okay.
He just,
Does he have a movie coming out this?
Garrett-
Garrett,
think so.
Garrett was thinking of Gerard Butler.
I'm gonna If Garrett's on my side, I'm gonna ask, is it Gerard Butler?
It is not.
Garrett,
Come on,
you led me
Garrett,
astray.
dropping the ball. Not even here, and you're leading us astray. Jeez Louise, Broham. Goodness gracious. 20
Great balls of
questions. What do
fire.
we got? Does anybody in our audience have 20 questions? Eric, Garrett. I'm not gonna read that.
Is
out
this
loud.
guy?
Give me-
Is this gentleman a heartthrob?
Yes, very much so.
A heartthrob.
Yeah, a huge. Well, I'll just yes. Yes.
Wow, Josh.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're really a big fan.
Garrett apologizes because his beard distracted him. Gerard Butler's beard distracted him.
So a heartthrob.
Do 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 do.
Was this person?
No, he's American. I was gonna say Mark Wahlberg, but
No, and no beard, right?
yeah.
It was Mark
Rarely
Wahlberg.
does Mark Wahlberg have a beard. Am I right? Am I right? He's kind of a beard, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I'm pretty tired.
We're live.
We are definitely live.
Although we're dead now.
Kind of a beard. From a British nation, Garrett asks. Garrett, I think Chris already asked if he was British.
I asked if he was British, but
You
not
need
from
to
the
do
UK.
Just it's not a temptation.
Do you want to ask if he's British?
You ask if he's from the UK?
Sure.
I think Josh knows the difference.
No, he's not, and I do not know the difference. I thought Garrett said, is he from a bearded nation? Whatever that might mean.
So I would think Australia would be my next go-to because Hollywood likes using Australian and British actors a lot.
They're going the route of Australia. To all our followers listening to us down under.
Is he from
Coming to your
Australia?
country. No, he's not from
Ah.
Australia.
Was he in
at
any of the
12.
Expendables films?
I don't think so. I highly, like 99% no. Let me just double check
Chuck
here.
Norris was like the only bearded guy in the
Yeah, no,
Expendables.
he
Well,
was
that's
not in
true.
anything Expendables.
He's not expendable.
Arnold.
Here, hold this real
No,
fast.
Arnold's an American now too.
Oh yeah, Arnold, but he's never been bearded ever, right?
I don't know. I haven't seen him
beard.
lately.
No beard. Who's Alan Taylor?
I don't know, Alan, but thanks for joining us. We're glad to have you.
No, that's a guess. That's a guess of Eric.
Oh.
Anybody know who Alan
don't
Taylor
know
is?
who
I have
Alan
no
Taylor
idea
is.
who that is, but it's. I will just tell you, it's not him.
Okay. We get the official no on that one.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
But thank you for playing. Eric,
Keep
come
guessing.
on. Who are some dreamy action stars right now, Eric?
With
we
beards.
need you.
Dreamy action stars with beards.
Maybe he doesn't always have a beard, though. Right? And I was thinking big, burly, bushy beard, but it could be like a well-trimmed...
Oh, you said not Australian, right?
Not Australian.
Russell Crowe has
When
one
does
coming
his
out.
new movie come out? There we are.
You said this month, right?
Yeah, this month.
Can you be more specific?
No, I'm not going to tell
Oh,
you.
I guess it's not a
That
yes
would
or
just
no.
totally give it away.
It wouldn't be yes or no question.
Yeah, when
anyway.
did this movie come out? Yes.
Yes.
And you said it's an action movie, right?
Yes. Well, it might be. Yeah, I mean, it looks action. I can't obviously don't know for sure because I haven't seen it. I've only seen the trailers, and it looks actiony to
Okay.
me. So it might be action comedy kind of thing.
And he's dreamy. Remember,
Quite,
Dreamy.
quite.
I don't know if Stacey Gearhart knows much about the dreamy actors.
Stacy,
but I
hey,
might
thanks
need
for
some
joining
help.
us. So the beauty. Remember, 20 questions we are playing right now. We have established that this person is lovely, dreamy. He is not Australian. He is okay. So 20 questions for the people that are just joining us now. He is dreamy, male, actor, living, not old. He is a beautiful, beautiful man, and he has a movie coming out this month. That's what we've established so far.
Was his
Joel Richardson guess is Liam Hemsworth, and I will just go ahead and tell you it is not him.
Was-
Good guess though,
He's
Joel.
Australian, isn't he?
I believe so.
What was when before he was known for action? Was he known for romance?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is your 13th question.
All right. We
Do
need,
you want another hint?
You know who's not
yes. I do.
Canadian and who's absolutely beautiful in Josh's mind is Ryan Reynolds.
You're right, and you're. This won't be your hint. You're in the right ballpark. So Ryan Reynolds is closer. No, that's okay, Joel. You, as a guest, Joel,
Canadian.
your guests don't count. So you
Canucka
guys get
Stan.
Your
unlimited
guess.
guests,
Your guesses don't count.
as points against you. So yeah, your second hint is that it's America's top hat.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth is Luke's guess.
I have
No,
a
that's
guess,
not quite
and it's
right.
only because you said Ryan Reynolds that I got the name in my head.
Okay.
I never would have guessed if it wasn't for saying Ryan Reynolds.
Okay. Do you guys want to?
Yeah, I guess. go for it.
Ryan Gosling.
That is correct.
Ryan
Gosling.
That's not an action movie. Nice Guys?
Oh, I looked action.
Yeah, maybe an action-y, but I think it's
More
maybe.
comedy, maybe.
Yeah. That's right, because I was thinking of Russell Crowe because of that movie.
Oh, we never even guessed Russell Crowe.
But he's Australian.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
all right. All right, everybody. Wow, this was like a fun little Facebook Live session. We had 10 people join us. So the answer, if you were following along at home, He is Canadian. Ryan Gosling is Canadian. Don't hold that against him.
He is dreamy.
And he is quite dreamy. He's got like that little stubble. He's the hey girl meme there.
Hey, girl.
We are super happy that you guys joined us. We hit 12 people today.
I approve.
My goal for this Facebook Live and our goal as Faith and Whatever was to just hope to get 5 people to watch, and we doubled that. So thanks for joining us and being a part of this. We are going to be doing live broadcasts for all of our 20 questions games. And what's cool is we're looking to extend into new games, new different types of interactive stuff to play on the podcast. So we
Shoot
would
us some
love for you to
ideas.
join us. Yeah, we would love for some ideas, maybe some Mad Libs. I don't know, stuff that seems like a good idea, but good job.
If we get enough people live, we could have them fill in the Mad Libs.
We could. Actually, that would be pretty funny.
Then we got to start the retro internet memes with Josh.
And we're thinking about starting retro internet memes where we bring back things like planking, stuff that has long gone by the wayside as far as internet
Awkwardly
culture is
late.
concerned. Awkwardly late memes, and we're just going to start doing them in public places on Facebook Live and just seeing what happens. Making bird sounds at random strangers. T-bowing in places
I
where
won't
we
be part
probably
of any of
shouldn't.
this.
Stealing things from stores and trying to run out. I don't know. Awkwardly late things that are
It's for the
fashionably funny.
podcast.
You can't get mad at us. Look, we're live streaming our own crimes right now. If that's not evidence, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
So please feel free to follow us on facebook.com/faith and whatever. We are going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge. Garrett is going to be the one to do that. He just volunteered that right now. Good job. Hey, Joel, if you have any questions for us, please feel free to chime in. We are grateful to be hanging out with you guys. This was a fun and a new good idea. So find us on facebook.com/faith and whatever. If you have any questions that you would ever like us to talk about, we are a religion podcast. We might play Twister. Thanks, babe. That would be kind of awkward for us to all do that together. So we are on Gmail at faithandwhatever@gmail.com. If you have any religion questions for us, we have been fielding some pretty decent amount of religion questions lately. And so it's been a fun time to be doing that in this day and age. We talk about a whole bunch of stuff there. So if you have anything, feel free to connect with us there. I'm on Twitter at Josh_Carmen. James is at JamesYuile. Garrett is at TStudentLife. And Chris, let's go ahead and switch it and throw it on over to Chris over there. Ba-boom! With 4 screens, Carmen. 5 screens, Carmen. I can't
Wouldn't
count.
want to sell them short.
Yeah, that's 5 screens Carmen over there at Marion Range. So we would love to connect with you. And for Garrett, for James, for Chris, this is Josh saying have a good